Hey guys, it's me Brittany here, and today I'm recording another video, obviously because you guys are going to be watching it, but that's not the point. Today I'm starting off my new series on how to use Adobe Photoshop Touch for different things. Now, Adobe Photoshop Touch is not available in the Google Play Store, but I will leave links down below where you can either download Blackmart Alpha and download it for free, or I will leave an APK link down below as well, so you can go download it and you can do this along with me. So, today I'm going to be showing you pretty much how to make a gradient, and I'll go ahead and show you some gradients that I've made and used for multiple backgrounds. I recorded this video once already and it didn't save correctly, so I'm re-recording it. But these are some gradients that I've created using Adobe Photoshop Touch and image search. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and download a plain white background. It's 3/25, you guys. It's my birthday. Not really. My birthday is March 25th, but the time is my birthday. Nonetheless, first thing you want to do is download a white background. Just a plain white background. You can download them off of Google, or like I like to use image search. And it's just an app that allows you to download a bunch of pictures from multiple sources. So all you have to do is go type in white background, and a bunch come up of all different shapes, sizes, textures, and stuff like that. And if you cannot find a plain white background, let me know and I will leave a link so you guys can go ahead and download the one I have through Dropbox or whatever I choose to use. So once you have your white background downloaded, you're going to want to go ahead and open Adobe Photoshop Touch. So I have Adobe Photoshop Touch. It's the third icon over, and it's the little blue square with the PS in the middle. We're going to go ahead and wait for this to open. And once it's open, you want to go ahead and hit the little gallery plus sign and choose from Photo Library. Now it'll open your local photos, and the one thing I don't like about this is the fact it doesn't have kind of like a thumbnail so you can see your folders, but as long as you know where you've put everything, you should be fine. Mine happens to be in my backdrops folder, which is right there, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down until I find it. It's a little bit further down, and here is mine. It's right here. I click on it and hit add. Once it's added, if you're using this for a home screen or a lock screen wallpaper, I suggest rotating it. And you can do that by hitting the little and sign up at the top right hand corner. It's the one over from the undo button, and the rotate icon is the third one over on the top row. And I always like to rotate it 90 degrees. And now it's in portrait mode, so it works out perfectly. Once you have rotated your picture, we are ready to actually get started on creating the gradient. So you're going to want to go back up to the little and sign and go to the third row down and second icon over where it says gradient. And this is a gradient I created when I re-recorded this the first time. So we're going to go ahead and start up brand new. And down at the bottom you have a bunch of options for gradients. You have like the vignette filter, you have the circle, you have just the corners, you have radiating from one corner out, kind of like a sun gradient. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and use the fade from top to bottom. Now, once you've chosen your gradient of choice, you're going to want to go ahead and choose the little palette down at the bottom left-hand corner. And you have a bar with two circles. One's white and one's black. Now, this is going to determine how your colors show up. So the color you want at the top, you want to choose for the white circle, and the color at the bottom is going to be the little black circle. And once you tap on the circle of your choice, you can do it in either order. I'm going to go ahead and maybe choose a blue to turquoise gradient for this video. So you can go ahead, choose your color on the little color picker. I really like this turquoisey, no, this is like a seafoam green. And right under the color picker, you have a little bar that says opacity. I like to put mine all the way up to 100% just so you can really see the color and actually get the full enjoyment of this. But you can always set it lower if you want your color to be a little less harsh. Now that I have my first color, I'm going to go to the second bubble, click on it, and then choose my second choice. And I'm going to set the opacity all the way up to 100 and click that off just by tapping in the gray area. Now you have these two bubbles at the top and kind of a little ways down your photo. And this is going to determine where your gradient is going to fade and pretty much change color. And by moving the bottom circle, you can choose how much of one color you want to see. So if I move the bottom circle, I'll see a lot more of the blue and less of the seafoam green. The further I pull it down, the more seafoam green I'm going to see. And I kind of like it right in the middle. So I like half and half. So I just pull it down, see what I like the most, and just play with it until you actually really like what you've created. And I think I'm going to go with maybe just like that. So now that I've done everything I've wanted to do, chose my colors, set the gradient to where I want it to be, all you have to do is hit the little check mark down in the bottom right hand corner, and you have created your very first gradient. Now, I use my gradients for making backgrounds, but you can use them for just plain wallpapers. I usually like to put PNG files over them and make them into cute little backgrounds with all of my favorite characters and stuff like that. But it's really up to you what you want to do with these. In future videos, I'll be showing you how to make monogram wallpapers, character wallpapers, backgrounds, all different types of things, as well as utilizing all of the tools available in Adobe Photoshop Touch. So now that your gradient is done, all you want to do is hit done and hit save. And once it's saved to your home screen, you want to go to the bottom and choose the little export icon and hit save to gallery. Tap the picture that you want to save and then hit OK. And you are done. You have made your gradient and you are now free to set it as whatever you'd like. So, like I said, stay tuned for future videos. This is just the first episode of how to use Adobe Photoshop Touch, and there's plenty more to come. So I suggest you follow me on all of my social medias so you can see when I'm uploading, see when I'm filming, all of that kind of stuff, and you know what's coming up within the next few days. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and have a wonderful day or night. Bye-bye.